Reach, and I will be your sexy hair educator for today. Today I want to share with you guys our unique cutting system called Structure in Motion. Before doing so, I'd like to give you a very quick grand overview of what sexy hair is all about. Sexy hair is very much known for our big red can of hairspray, Spray and Play. Spray and Play turned 20 years old today. This is what we're most known for. And around the world, there is 3 cans of hairspray sold every second. That's amazing. So our big line is going to help give the hair more volume, it's going to give the hair more density, and it's also going to help strengthen the hair. So anytime you need volumization or a big boost into the hair, our big line is designed for that. We also have our Strong Sexy Hair. Our Strong Sexy Hair is designed to create less breakage. It helps repair the hair from the inside out, and after the very first use, within using it in a styling system of shampoo, conditioner, and an anti-breakage leave-in treatment, in the conjunction of 3, it's going to prevent breakage up to 80% after the very first use. We also have Long Sexy Hair. Long Sexy Hair helps detangle, it helps nourish, and it's really, really fabulous for extensions. It helps nourish and restore the balance back into that hair and give it its livelihood. We all know that extensions can get a little drying, right? We also have our Curly Sexy Hair. Our Curly Sexy Hair has been reformulated, and this is going to help define, enhance, and moisturize your curls. Fabulous line for curly hair clients. Within our line, we also have a style line. Our style line is an array of products, from wet products to style with, from dry stylers, gels, and pomades. So it's a huge line. It's unisex. The fragrance isn't too floral or too masculine. So this is our finishing line, our Style Sexy line. We also have our Vibrant Sexy Hair. Our Vibrant Sexy Hair has also been reformulated. This is amazing for anybody that has hair color, whether it be vivids, pastels, or just gray root touch-up. By using this with shampoo and conditioner, it's going to preserve your color for up to 75 washes. Amazing. We also have Healthy Sexy Hair. Healthy Sexy Hair is a fabulous line that gives shine, it nourishes and moisturizes the hair, and I'd oftentimes say that when using it as a shampoo and conditioner, I like to say it's a family shampoo and conditioner that everybody in the house can use, because it's not designed for just one type of hair. It's really to help nourish and moisturize the hair that you have. Then we also have one of my faves, Hot Sexy Hair. Hot Sexy Hair is a line designed when blow drying and finishing. This will protect your hair up to 450 degrees during any thermal styling. We also have Smooth Sexy Hair. Smooth Sexy Hair is going to repair the hair, it's going to control frizz, and it's also going to extend the life of your blow dry. Fabulous. And we also have Blonde Sexy Hair. Blonde Sexy Hair is invented to help nourish and give moisture back to our blondes that seem to have lost a little bit of moisture. But also we have a vibrant violet shampoo in our blonde line that's going to help keep the blondes nice and icy toned versus being more warmer tones, so it can help combat the warm tones. That's in our Blonde Sexy Hair line. So, getting back to the real reason we're here today, I'm here to share with you our Structure in Motion. Structure in Motion is our unique cutting system. It's designed off movements that are loosely based off of Tai Chi. Tai Chi. And what that entails is we're going to be bending quite a bit more at our legs, in our lower body, so that we have the same energy at the end of our day as we did at the beginning of the day. And that way, us being able to come down and see our cutting, that helps us rather rather than hurting our back, okay? So before, I will share a little bit more than that, but I want to get into our system with you guys. So structure and motion, there are 5 principal movements to structure and motion. The 5 principal movements to structure and motion are elevation. When we're talking about elevation in a haircut, we're talking about taking that hair from natural fall and elevating the hair. So anytime we're elevating the hair from natural fall, in between 0 degrees, which would be natural fall, and to 90 degrees, that's going to create graduation for us. Anything between 90 degrees and 180 degrees is going to give us layering, okay? So that is elevation. Finger angle is our next. Let's talk about finger angle. So when we're utilizing our fingers in finger angle for a haircut, finger angle gives us a lot of room to customize this haircut for what the client's needs or wants are. So finger angle, if we came in at 90 degrees and took this hair off, what is that going to give us? That's going to give us collapsing layers, and that's going to remove the most amount of weight out of a haircut. If I adjust my finger angle to pointed towards the head, that is going to give us graduation in a haircut. And now if I adjust my finger angle where I'm pointed towards the head, this is going to give me collapsing layers. Next, the next principle of structure and motion is going to be lateral direction. So lateral direction within structure and motion is side-to-side movement. So let me show you side-to-side movement. If we're looking at where the hair lives, lateral direction would be moving it from the left and to the right. And what that does is distance creates length. So the farther this hair has to travel, it's going to have more length on it, and vice versa, depending upon where you are. So lateral direction, again, is side-to-side movement in hair cutting. And then our last and final principle for structure and motion is our in and out movement. Our in and out movement is going to be where we are getting on the highway. This might be where I'm getting on the highway. I'm in and I'm dropping out. So that's in and out movement, okay? I also want to share with you guys a few more really important things before we get started. I want to talk to you a little bit about shear handling. When we are handling our shears for structure and motion, it's very important that our ring finger is just barely resting in the grips of that shear. Our ring finger's here. And our thumb is just pressing against. And during the hair cutting, we are constantly incising. We are never closing our shears. We're constantly incising, and what that's going to do is allow us to create texture within the haircut as we're moving through motion. So that's a little of incising, and next I want to share with you guys anchoring. So structure and motion is slightly different. We are going to be cutting between the head shape and our hand. But we do need to have an anchor at all times. So as we're cutting, our fingers become the anchor. The shears are never ever closing, right? Let's get our grips right back on. So the shears are never closing, they're just incising. We can do little tiny bits for lots of for minimal texture, very blended texture, or we can take larger amounts for a more chunky texture. So it's completely customizable for you and your client. But also, like I said, anchoring, we will be using our control hand to anchor the shears to and cut through. Body positioning is also a really important factor when learning sim and also utilizing sim behind the chair. So body positioning, I am a right-handed cutter. So if anybody is a left-handed cutter, everything I say is going to be opposite of that. I'm a right-handed cutter, and I'm going to share with you guys body positioning from a right-handed cutter standpoint, and then I want you to keep in mind if you're left-handed, you switch that up. So in body positioning, we always want to keep our feet a shoulder width apart. So I place them together. I'm so sorry you guys can't see it. My feet are placed together. I move them out once. Now they're at shoulder width apart, okay? So shoulder width apart are my feet. I'm right-handed. So also, there are two basic movements for cutting in structure and motion. Cutting up is one of the movements. Cutting up is going to give you a more rounded effect in our layering, and it's also going to give you layers. A little bit more graduation as well. So let's say we are cutting up and we're still talking body positioning. My feet are shoulder width apart and I'm right-handed. If I am cutting up, my right foot is going to be forward, and that right foot is pointed directly at the section I'm working in. So that gives me the opportunity to bend at the waist and see my section, but because my foot is anchored right in the center of that section, I shouldn't have any lateral direction or over direction unless I want it. This gives me a clean guideline on where I'm cutting. So let's talk again, cutting up. My right foot is forward, I'm bending at the knee, and I can also pivot my body so that I can see my section. I'm cutting up. This is our first out of two basic cutting movements in structure and motion. So if I'm cutting up, this is my control hand. My control hand, my fingers are pointed down. Depending upon the look I'm wanting to achieve, my finger angle will be adjusted to that. But when cutting up, my hand is between, my shears are between the head shape and my hand. So if I'm cutting up, I'm going to come in and my shears are anchored on my control hand fingers. And I am able to cut up and over, creating layers, creating a little bit of graduation in the hair. And then let's talk about our second basic cutting movement in structure and motion, which is cutting down. So cutting down, same concept with the feet. We want to be shoulder width apart. Take a step forward to where your foot is right aligned with the section you're working in. So I'm still able to bend at the knees, pivot at my waist, and so now I am cutting down. My control hand is going to be pointed up, and my shears are going to be pointed down. So I'm able to come in. Let me reverse that because that felt really weird. Now that I'm cutting down, my left foot is forward in front of the section I am working on. I want to distribute this hair, and now I'm able to pivot. I come in and I'm able to decrease my layering, which gives me a nice soft blended layer. And again, I want to show you, my shears are anchored against my control hand finger, and I'm incising all the way down, creating texture within that design. So those are the really biggest key points to structure and motion. Structure and motion is a fabulous cutting system that's designed, like I said, to have you preserve your body and still have the same energy at the end of the day as you did at the beginning of the day. Structure and motion also sets you apart as a stylist behind the chair because you're doing things that other stylists in the salon aren't doing. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today, and I will see you at live auditions. Thank you.